Won't play Yu-Gi-Oh later.
Welcome everybody to the
now.
Final Score. I'm your host Nicholas Marcinov, and today we will be making our AFC and NFC Conference Championship predictions. Today I am joined by three lovely people. The fourth is yet to see if he will show up, but I'm joined by Tanner.
The second game.
Oh yeah. Well, who knows? He might not know he's breaking it down. I'm joined by the Patriots fan, Tanner. How you doing, Tanner?
I can't believe the loss last week. Not good. That I was ready for the 27-3 memes. I don't know if you guys saw. It was at the end of third quarter. It was 27-3, but didn't happen. 2 games in on a field goal. There's a lot of fishy stuff going on in the league this week. So.
You know, I'm sure the Falcons fans were also hoping for the Rams to blow that lead so they can finally stop being the butt of the joke. But no, screw off, Atlanta. Speaking of screwing off Atlanta, we're going to say hello to the man who got screwed himself. It was Chris and his Miami Dolphins this season.
What do you mean I got screwed? We actually did okay.
Well, that's why you didn't make the playoffs. You got screwed.
Oh, well, you know what? We did better than I expected, so you know what?
There you go.
It's fine.
I was also just trying to really reach there. So, hi, Chris.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Well, considering that I'm not in last place anymore, I'm doing pretty good.
That is pretty freaking fantastic. And then, of course, we got Mr. Vikings fan himself, the man who gave you all the F-boy face. There it is. It's Ben. How you doing, Ben?
What's up, bitches?
I was 1 second late. I'm sorry. Welcome to the stream, Halo, Toxic Hockey Boy, and Compilation Crew. They are all pretty happy that the Packers are gone. So yes, I wanted to make a little animation of like the Packers logo going into a grave, but I did not have that much time. Anyway, so this is a little prediction show where we've been predicting all the games throughout the season, and we're going to the Super Bowl. The winner who had predicted everything the most correct will win a jersey of their choice out of my pocket. Let's take a look at those standings right now to see who might be in the lead for that jersey. Oh, it's me! It's me who's in the lead. I did have a very good week, though, and I really can't talk, like, at all. I went 0-4. I cursed every team. I don't know how I didn't even manage to get one game right by chance. So right now, I only have a 2-game lead against the two guys in second place, Tanner and Ben. They have a record of 174, 108. And then Chris, you're no longer in last place, buddy. You have jumped over DJ with a record of 170, 112. DJ has a record of 169 and 113. And of course, I'm sitting at 176 and 106. If I'm doing the quick math, DJ has been eliminated.
Ooh, sorry, DJ.
From
That's what you get for not picking the Dolphins the last week.
Yeah. And if it's going by tiebreakers also, Chris, I think you're eliminated also. Just by tiebreakers. In which case, I'm sorry.
God damn it. Yet another season of being jerseyless.
I'm sorry. Anyways.
I'm sorry, Mr. Marino. You're going to have to wait another season.
Oh, Aaron Rodgers is in the chat. Also, Aaron Rodgers came to my last live hockey stream, and he just came in, won the Price is Right, and then dipped out. But yeah, so he's in the chat right now. He says, I'm ready for this big W this weekend. I'm sure you are, Aaron Rodgers, when you get to watch the San Francisco 49ers taking on the LA Rams. And we have
Can
what?
I just say one thing?
Yeah.
I love how Gronkowski's in the commercial for Groupon. He's like, I may not be in the big game, but I'm just like, okay. Like,
oh,
yeah,
you know they had like 2 different versions, whether it was I'm not in or I am in. So I can't. Yeah. Anyways, Chris, do you want to break down this game?
Oh, I would most certainly love to. So we got the Rams who beat Mr. Tom Brady in Tampa Bay 30-27. And then we have the 49ers who I'm pretty sure most people suspected to win because Aaron Rodgers seems to always choke when he plays the 49ers in the playoffs. But this is a rematch from the last week of the season. If I remember right, the 49ers went to LA and kind of beat up on the Rams a bit. I don't know. I really feel bad for the Rams because I'm pretty sure they're going to come into this game and they're going to hear that dreaded beat LA chant that every Dodgers fan, like myself, hears whenever San Francisco comes down or, the team goes to San Francisco. But anyway, the Rams have been playing pretty good. They beat up on a very bad Cardinals team, and like I said, they beat Tampa Bay. And then I feel like the 49ers have been the underdog, like the Cinderella story. They beat on the number 3 seed and then on the number 1 seed. So, they're showing that their presence is being made right now. But if I had to choose one, and I don't even feel comfortable picking them, I want to say the Rams get their act together and beat San Francisco. I know my man crush, Matt Stafford, wants this win. He wants to go to his first Super Bowl after many, I'm sorry, this is going to be a one S word, after many shit years in Detroit. So I feel like he's going to ball out. OBJ is going to have himself a ball and maybe some other, activities. And the defense, I feel, is going to just shred up the offensive line of the 49ers and come out with a victory going to the Super Bowl. Even though I kind of want to see the 49ers and Bengals in the Super Bowl.
All right. Avs fan is in the chat. Hello, Avs fan. He says, beat LA, beat LA, beat LA.
No.
Yeah, no, that's what he says. That is what he is saying.
He's wrong.
Hang on. He's wrong. We don't even need to fact check it because I know and you know it's wrong. It's wrong. And my hands are actually huge, so you know what that means. I can hold a 1 foot sub from Subway in my hands because they're so big. Steelers Nation, Big Ben, one last ride next season. Who's ready? Dude, he just announced that he's retiring today. I'm sorry. And then Mr. TikTok is in the chat. Welcome back, Mr. TikTok. But I'm sorry about Big Ben, Steelers Nation. You guys still have Mason Rudolph. He might have a low dent in his head, but you still have him.
Yo, how did TikTok's message get removed?
I don't know. I don't know what he said.
He deleted himself. He said L Satan or L Saints and then L Sean Payton.
That's why.
If the mods got rid of the L Saints and L Sean Payton one, you guys are beautiful. Thank you, mods.
You're not supposed to do that, mod. You're supposed to let free speech on both sides.
Hey. It's free speech to an extent. They keep calling... This is what I hate about this YouTube channel, is like, I get bullied by 12-year-olds, man.
You let yourself get bullied by 12-year-olds.
Exactly. So by having the mods remove those messages, I'm taking a stand against these bullies. Anyways...
You can't get cyberbullied. Just turn off the computer.
Well, we have a stream to do. But Tanner, I do want you to give us your next pick.
Okay, that's the hard thing. So for everyone that's watching, everyone that knows, Nick went 0-4 last week.
God, it was horrible.
It's not a problem with it, but because we kind of got screwed out of some games due to kickoffs, is that I'm not 100% sure what my next move is going to be, because theoretically this week I have to be up 1 on Nick. I have to be 1 point away from Nick, because if the way the Super Bowl is going right now, since Tom Brady's not in, I know it sounds stupid, I would pick Brady all the way home. But
that was my strategy.
Yeah, my problem is now that he's not in, and we don't know what's gonna happen next week as far of who's gonna be in and who's not. So there's not heavy favorites on either side. Plus, we can't get points for guessing the score, but that's a pretty low chance of being able to hit that number. It's just, to me, what kind of BS is going to happen this week? Are the 49ers going to win or are the Bengals going to win? That's what's going to matter. Who has a better chance of beating who?
And who knows? Maybe I'm picking one of those teams. You don't know?
I'm pretty sure the 49ers have a better chance at beating the Rams than the Bengals beating Kansas City.
We'll break down that game because I got some stuff I would like to say about it.
Yeah, I was about to go into detail, and I'm like, nope.
Yeah, we'll save it. We'll save it because that is a very interesting. What I really like is that I feel like both of these games are pretty freaking even.
Bengals and Chiefs?
Yeah, Bengals, Chiefs, and Niners, Rams. I feel like they're actually pretty even games. I'm happy we got these as our matchups.
I beg your pardon?
Like I said, I will break it down in the next game.
I don't.
All right, I'm intrigued to hear your explanation.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm just. Isn't Compilation Crew the one that's like 120 games right now?
No, that's Avs fan.
Avs fan.
Yeah. So
he's the one who said beat LA, didn't he?
Yeah, Avs fan is so. For the Discord League, which is basically just Avs fan versus us, he has already locked up the win. He didn't have a very good week last week. He went 1-3, only getting, I want to say, Rams. No, he didn't get that one right. Bengals over Titans. He got that one right. And he's already locked up the win. So I have graciously offered to get him a $50 gift card for NHL because that's what he would prefer. And he is continuing to deny me getting him a gift card, which he has earned. But I already know his Super Bowl matchup. I can share it if you would like.
No, I'm just thinking, bro. Like, you guys ever seen Tropic Thunder?
God.
That one scene
yeah.
in Tropic Thunder? It's like, you never go full retard. I just don't know, bro. I just don't know.
All right,
I know.
I'm calling an audible. I'm jumping in here.
Okay.
The 49ers have beaten the Rams the last 6 meetings.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
I'm going to go 49ers here because, number one, like Tanner was saying, I think me and Tanner are tied, and we're both 2 behind Nick.
So we have to be very careful with our move here, because if we F up, it's over and Nick wins. It's over.
Well, look, I think the Rams and the Chiefs are both going to win this week, but I got to play it strategically because Nick's already picking the Rams, and if he's also picking Chiefs, then we're still 2 behind, and we would have to...
You don't know what I'm picking?
Strategizing.
I'm saying you probably, and I'm saying if he does, then we would have to pick the Super Bowl and both points in order to actually win. So I got to play hardball here. I'm going 49ers because I need to.
Yeah, because I was thinking I could go 1, I'll be down 1, and then when the Super Bowl comes around, I'll pick the under. But then that means we're tied. That's a problem. Nick, what do we do in the event of a tie?
Last 6 times.
Like I said, whoever was there first. We could do regular season, but I think you and Ben were also tied at regular season. Let me just double check. In which case, we can do end of regular season. If you want, we could do end of regular season. Since
you know what, we're gonna do it. No, we're gonna do a guts and glory. Give me the 49ers. We're gonna do a guts and glory way.
Okay, I think I just screwed up Streamlabs also by opening up my thingy.
We still see the football on the screen on YouTube.
Yeah, go.
There we go. Okay, and yeah, so I'm going Rams.
Needs to be a little bit more this way. because the final score logo is like more toward a little bit more. No, other way. Yeah, you're there. Yeah,
Right there. Doesn't matter all too much. I'm going with the Rams. So, if you guys remember last season, whenever we broke down the Saints and Buccaneers game, I told you guys, I brought up the statistics that everybody likes to say it's so hard to beat the same team 3 times in a single season. However, statistically, that is not true. Statistically, the team that won the first 2 meetings win the 3rd meeting in the playoffs. However, Tom Brady bucked that trend last season by beating the Saints in the playoffs. However, with this game, I'm going with the Rams because they're not going to make that same mistake that they made in Week 18, where they had that lead against the San Francisco 49ers, and they kind of took their foot off the gas pedal. Not to mention, the San Francisco 49ers are pretty freaking injured right now because of going up against Dallas and going up against Green Bay. Deebo Samuel, their secret weapon against the Rams, I think he has like a sprained ankle, and he's told Matt LaFleur, hey, or not Matt LaFleur, excuse me, Kyle Shanahan, that he'll be ready to go, but you just know that he's still going to be injured in this matchup. The Rams, they need to play their best ball. And there's a lot of pressure on the Rams right now because you went out and got Matthew Stafford. You got Von Miller. You made a massive trade for Jalen Ramsey. Aaron Donald is still on your team. You guys need to put up or shut up. So for the Rams, this is a make it or break it game. And I'm expecting them to win. They're already taking steps to prevent 49ers fans from flooding the stadium like it did in Week 18. But I also think that's just BS because, let's be real, there's so many San Francisco fans in Southern California. Like, even before the LA Rams got here, it's like all in me and Ben's high school, it was just 49ers fans everywhere from what I remember. But I'm going with the Rams. And I'm sorry, I haven't been paying attention to chat, but there you go. Those are our picks. I'm not sure who DJ would be picking, but that's
I'm
that.
pretty sure you go probably Rams. You go Raiders.
Yeah, no. Did I tell you the story of my first accounting class with him?
Mm-mm.
We got 10 viewers right now.
Hey, thank you guys for the 10 views. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is a big game. Big games. Anyway, so yeah, DJ, our teacher for roll call would do these like question of the days, and the question was for Super Bowl 53, who's going to win between Patriots and Rams. When it got to DJ, yeah, he's like, I don't care about this game because next season the Raiders are gonna win it all. You heard it here first. And I feel like that was actually a pretty good impression.
And it was actually the
Ben, something for Ben, because Mr. TikTok has asked patiently for this question. He said,
thoughts on Blair Walsh
returning, and then there's a question for you, Nick, too.
Oh no, I saw that. He's just making BS things up. So Blair Walsh is a kicker, and then Case Keenum, he's not going down to New Orleans. That would just be stupid. We're $74 million over the cap, so he's just saying things.
We should bring Case Keenum back here. We're going to give Cleveland Kirk Cousins, and we're going to take back Case Keenum. I'm going to have a miracle season all over again.
But you guys are missing out on the offensive coordinator who actually made something of Keenum. He's now the head coach of Cleveland.
Yeah, who cares, man? Also, Blair Walsh, I don't care for.
Okay, there you go.
Isn't he Shank at the bank?
Let's go ahead and move on to the next matchup so we can retain our 8 viewers. The next matchup is the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. And, well, DJ was supposed to break this down. Do either one of you guys would like to break it down? Ben
Okay,
Tanner.
I'm
should
not gonna
break
have
it.
good analysis, but I'll talk some about it. Bengals are fake, dude. Jamar Chase is all nose. Okay, all he does is sniff out the ball. Look, they have a lot of issues. Number one, that offensive line. You're gonna get Joe Burrow killed. Congratulations, you got him his LSU teammate, but at what cost? Dude is gonna have bird bones by the time he's like 25. Is he 25? I think he's older than most quarterbacks. Rookie quarterbacks, that is.
Not even a rookie though.
Well,
Is that
semi-rookie.
a sophomore?
Like I think he's older than like Lamar Jackson.
I'm gonna fact check that.
Yeah, go ahead. So where was it? Yeah. This man has no protection. And it's not like the Chiefs, secondary is all that great. Yeah, the defense.
They're both the same age.
What?
They're both the same age. They're both 25.
Oh, interesting. Well, yeah, the Chiefs secondary is not that great. Honey Badger, I know he left the game early against the Bills with like a clear concussion. I don't know if he's going to be playing, but I would expect it because it's the playoffs, AFC Championship, and my God, the Chiefs are that game against the Bills was incredible. Change the overtime rules though, because give Josh Allen a chance to go down the field. Like, jeez. But Kelsey's playing out of his mind. Tyreek Hill is a big fat bitch. But he's fast. What can I say? Hey, when it looks grim, be the Grim Reaper. Except if you're Joe Burrow, you cocky douche.
Stop with the language.
What's the problem?
Why can't we just do an analysis? Why can't you just say he sucks? You have to throw around the D word.
Right here. It's not my fault he is one.
You could.
It's got to be pointed out.
You don't have to say it though.
I'm going to infer it.
Where's John Gruden going next season?
It doesn't matter.
To prison?
That's what I wanted to
join
say.
his teammates.
Look where most of the teammates go.
I don't know who to pick though. Like no, I gotta go with Bengals.
Bengals 49ers Super Bowl, baby.
I think the Chiefs. Oh God. No, I know that. I'm going Chiefs.
Ooh.
Okay, so
I have to.
you don't have to.
I have to.
You could go with me on a pick. You don't have to, because if you can go against me in the Super Bowl and win 2 games and automatically jump.
I know that?
Okay, then you're going all for it. All right, I respect it. Chris.
So that game that the Chiefs played against the Bills was absolutely insane. It gave me several different heart attacks at several different points. I don't know how both these freaking quarterbacks are even human, because they both just balled the hell out, and they freaking throwing sidearmed and everything. And I was very impressed by both of them. Kansas City, they came back I don't know how many freaking times, and then to win in overtime in like 2 minutes or even less than that, if I remember right. But none of that matters because they picked the Bengals, seeming that I'm already eliminated.
You're going with the Bengals?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bengals. I'm an upset.
Oh no!
It'd be really funny if they win, but I'm not confident. I'm just because I'm eliminated, I'm gonna choose the Bengals.
Tanner,
Sack his ass.
Stop with the language.
Wait, Ben, are you choosing Bengals?
No, I'm saying sack his bottom.
Thank you. I am employed now, Ben.
What's the
What does what we say have to do with you?
Huh?
It's just
Nick.
my channel. I need to control you guys. Plus, you guys know the rules, and you're just intentionally breaking them in front of me.
Well, what the hell's the problem?
Ash is a medical term.
Stop it!
I think that's an opinionated statement. But boys, listen, I put on the glasses here to give you guys some wise advice. Listen, who here all watched the game? Chiefs game
Kinda.
last week. Who watched the last minute of the game?
I did
watched
it
the whole
because
entire game.
Game
Listen.
Passed.
Listen.
The NFL.
Listen here. I'm gonna take off the glasses and tell you. Listen, and I'm gonna do it again. Listen. If a girl tells you 13 seconds is not long enough, she is lying. She is absolutely lying. They did it in that amount of time, and I couldn't believe it.
Oh my god, you were thinking the same thing.
There is any point that this game could go to the end. Now, here's the thing. Would this game end in a field goal?
Probably. With the way the games have been.
With all of the stuff that's been going on, Vegas been winning their money. So here's the thing: it's I don't want to say it's all or nothing because Nick, you said it's who gets there first, technically, right? So you're at 178 right now, I believe.
174.
Yeah. 174.
No, I'm at 178.
You're at 178.
Yeah.
Actually, he's 176.
No.
Yeah, that's what it says on the pick
Oh,
tracker.
you're right. I'm 176. Excuse me. I thought you guys were 176.
So if I get one, and Nick gets one, you go to 2. Oof. Ben, you're actually right. I thought you were wrong for a second. When I look at the numbers, you're right. That if Nick just gets one game, it's over. So I have to go to the Bengals because guessing off of a number for the in terms of the score is probably next to none. To get both at the same time, I might as well bet.
Hey, I've done it. The 49ers Chiefs Super Bowl. And no one was there to hear it except for Nick and my dad.
Yeah. And I will never forget the score because of that evening. Tanner, you can just go against me in one game. And so that way it's like the reverse happens. It's either when it's like the sudden death, right? But I guess if you go against me like this, 50-50 chance both ways. But if you guys get them wrong and, I get them both right, then it's completely out of reach. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I'm just trying to think of a strategic way to do it. But at the same time, it's like the odds are so low for guessing the numbers right for the Super Bowl numbers. I'm not even counting that. So technically, I have 3 points left to succeed, and you're at 2. You know what I mean?
You did get one of the points from the scores last season. Nobody saw Kansas City getting 9 points, but you said 31, and that was right.
I thought it's both points.
Nope. It's one for each individual score. So if you say the final score is going to be 25-22 and the actual final score was 22-12, you would get 1 point because you correctly guessed a 22.
So what if you get both of them on the same game?
2.
Then it's
Well, if you pick the winner and you pick both scores, that's 3 points.
4 points.
I see. 49er Bengals Super Bowl.
Did you say Bengals?
Yeah.
Okay.
49er Bengals Super Bowl. Give it to me. I wasn't trying to look too deep into it. I just wanted to run all my options first before making a decision.
I'm not sure, but I think Ben went with the Chiefs too.
No, Ben said Bengals.
No, I said Chiefs.
You're going Chiefs.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I thought so.
I heard Bengals. I'm sorry. I'm going with the Chiefs. Yeah, so the Bengals. This game is going to be the game of the week for me because we're going to see a lot of high-flying action from Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase going up against that Kansas City defense that just loves to leave so many wide receivers wide open. However, Jamar Chase is going to have to do something different because they held Stephon Diggs to just 3 catches last week. So they know how to
really relying on Stephon Diggs that much. They were really relying on
everybody else.
Gabriel Davis.
Yeah. So the Bengals might not be able to focus on Jamar Chase, but they have Joe Mixon in there. They got their tight end in there. The Bengals are not any scrubs. However, on the opposite side of the ball, Kansas City is totally going to take advantage of the the Bengals defense that almost let the Tennessee Titans come back despite having 3 turnovers. I think that the Kansas City Chiefs, man, I should not have doubted them last week. They just have too much firepower on offense with Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Mecole Hardman, just so many guys. So I'm going with the Kansas City Chiefs. I still think that this is going to be the game of the week. And we have somebody new in the chat, Hank. He says, who is the best wide receiver left? Kupp, Deebo Samuel, Tyreek Hill, or Jamar Chase? Ed, that's Tyreek Hill, hands down. What do you guys say?
I mean, I'd probably say the same thing, but Kupp is like right on his butt.
Kupp is benefiting from having an actual quarterback throw to him. I say Tyreek Hill because he is so fast and his hands are so reliable. You give me somebody who can run as fast as Tyreek Hill and who can catch basically anything that's thrown to him, that's a weapon of mass destruction. That's why my top 3 in the league are Tyreek Hill at number 1, DeAndre Hopkins at number 2, and then Devontae Adams at number 3.
I think the best upcoming wide receiver is Nate Hobbs.
I don't know who that is.
What about freaking Jalen Waddle?
He's the guy that got in the crash for the Raiders, the DUI guy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, too fast. All right, so those are our picks. Let's go ahead and do...
Chris gets it.
Yes, the Instagram.
Nick doesn't get the joke.
No, I don't. I'm sorry.
Oh, come on, think about it, Nick. Think about it.
I don't know what to think about it.
Think about it, man. Come on. I bet your chat's laughing right now.
I don't know what... I'm just going to go ahead and look at the Instagram and see what people said. So, this is very close to start off with. The 49ers and Rams game is only decided by 1 vote. 9 for the Rams, 8 for the 49ers.
Wow.
And then for Chiefs and Bengals, not as close. 11 for the Chiefs and 5 for the Bengals. Here's another thing, is like, I want a Rams and Bengals Super Bowl. I think that would be a lot of fun. But if we can get a rematch of the 2018 Chiefs and Rams game where they both put up 50 points and the Rams narrowly lost in the Super Bowl, that would be just amazing. And you know they could do it with Matthew Stafford. And then it's like, last season, Tom Brady and the Buccaneers just smothered Patrick Mahomes because they didn't have a lot of protection up front. Now you have to protect against freaking Aaron Donald and Von Miller. It's like, this is going to be a good game. What is Ben doing?
I think he's making himself a sandwich.
So, okay. I guess in the time being, let's go ahead and read any chats if we hadn't got in there. Just Halo in the chat. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. What is your game of the week, Tanner?
I think Rams and 49ers will be interesting, but I want to pose a question right now.
Okay.
Who's the biggest bandwagon team still left in right now?
Like to get on board with?
Yeah,
like the ultimate underdog?
Face right now. The most bandwagon face team right now. I have it in mind. Because they just seem to be popping out of nowhere, left and right.
Rams.
Yeah.
I'd still say Kansas City.
I see so many people with the Rams gear at work. I'm just like, Hey, weren't you a Raiders fan like 7 weeks ago?
What was it? I went to get a haircut on Sunday right after the Rams won against the Buccaneers, and I wore a Rams shirt for my dad, and she's like, "Oh, you must be happy today," and it's like, I'm not actually a Rams fan, but I have a YouTube channel, and she subscribes, so
Hey,
there we
haircut
go.
lady.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. And I got this nice cut for my job, which I work
Lucky.
now.
Like it cut, G.
Thank you, buddy. Chris, what's your game of the week?
Both of these games are the game of the week. I'm going to be very excited to see both of them from the comforts of my workplace. I mean, from the comforts of my home, because I do very hard work and don't goof off at work.
And Ben, your game of the week.
Battlefield 2042.
Oh, that game sucks.
Game's hardcore.
You want to know what's hardcore? So I was on this website. No, I'm just
Both of these games will be played on Sunday. The first game is Cincinnati Bengals at Kansas City Chiefs, being played at 12 p.m. Pacific, and then 49ers and Rams at 3:30 Pacific. We hope that you guys have enjoyed our predictions. We love doing this, and there's only one live stream left. But next week we will have one live stream. Next week we'll have a special little video out for you guys. So hope you guys will tune in then. In which case, this has been the final score. These have been our predictions. And that's the final score. Thank you and good night.